I'm Chef Amee Hoge, and I'm here to teach you how to play with food. Today, we're going to be cooking tomatoes to prepare them for pasta. And so one of the ways that you can do that is to take your tomatoes, cut them up, and saute them and make a pasta salad. I'm going to show you how to do that. Right here, I'm actually using there's pear, there's the cherry tomatoes. I'm going to use a smaller tomato, mainly because I think they ripen better and they have a sweeter flavor, but you can imagine this as a nice big Roma tomato, okay? But we're going to go ahead and chop these up. We're going to add some olives, just going to cut them maybe in thirds. We're going to add some fresh basil. I've got some pepperoni, especially if you're feeding kids. Pepperoni is just like, they totally relate to pepperoni. It's like pizza. And then some fresh garlic and some green onion. You can use any kind of onion you want. Let me show you. What I do is I put my fingers on both sides of the tomato, saw it. This is like a knife. You don't just press, you have to saw with it. And then I'm just going to cut it in half. Okay, seeds and all. I like the seeds. I know that you probably heard that you're supposed to blanch the tomatoes, which cook them and peel off the skin. You lightly cook them, and then you take out the seeds. I like all the seeds. Seeds to me is really healthy for you, so don't get into all that. Just cut them up. Don't cut them too small, because the smaller you cut them, the quicker they're going to cook on the stove, and then you're going to lose some of those vitamins. So I'm going to go ahead and do it the rest with these. So basically cut them into quarters. All right. Pretty simple like that. And in a pasta salad, I use a lot of different colors. So the tomato is one of the ingredients. This is probably one of my top recipes that the kids like to make in my classes. Even though they may not like tomato, they love olives, pepperoni, garlic, and adults are like, this is a phenomenal salad. And so I've got all my ingredients ready. Why don't you come over here, join me at the stove, and we'll go ahead and finish the rest of our tomatoes and pasta. Okay, now we're here at the stove. I've got my bowl of all my chopped garlic, some tomato, green onion, and I'm just going to toss it in here with I'm going to put a little olive oil, a swirl of olive oil here. My pan, excuse me, has been preheated. How medium, a little bit medium high. It all depends on how high your stove cooks. You want it at a nice hot temperature. Just splat a little bit because of the water in the tomato. That's what causes that splatter. Anyway, we're going to cook this. Sautéing is basically a French method that uses higher heat, I should say, in a they call it a sauté pan or like a skillet, and you chop up your vegetables and you kind of flash cook them really quick. You don't cook them forever. I actually had a paper that my chef told me to read on sautéing. Chef Martin at the French Culinary. He would say that was the art of really making good quality French food a lot of times. Cooking at the stove was a good sauté. And already our garlic is browning, our onions are soft. We don't want to overcook our tomatoes. The other thing I'm going to do here is add a little salt. I season as I cook. Got it on the stove too. It's all good. Alright, I think we're done. Then I already had some pasta. I love rigatoni. It's a nice hearty noodle. I'm going to kind of mix that around in here. Now we've got our fresh basil chopped up. Don't need to cook it. Some pepperoni chopped, and then our olives. Okay. Yum. And of course, now I even added some carrots. You don't have to add carrots, but a lot of times the Italians do add carrots to their salad dress, or their spaghetti sauce, because it adds sweetness, just natural sweetness to it. Here's some dried oregano. And then I love Parmesan. I'm dumping it all. We're going to go in. We're going to go in for the good stuff, okay? Toss it around, and there you have a really nice pasta salad. So thanks for joining me, and thank you for letting me teach you how to play with food. You can check me out on my website at chefamee.com. Thanks.